Welcome to solverfy.
Okay, so I've got some information and I've got my position function. Negative 16t squared plus 114t, that's my initial velocity, plus 2 feet off the ground where I'm starting from. And I want to know, when will the height be 182 feet? Okay. When will height equal 182 feet? So I'm going to set the equation equal to 182. I'm going to subtract 182 from both sides. So that's minus 180 . I'm going to use the quadratic formula. So A is negative 16, B is 114, and C is negative 180. Opposite of B, plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4 times A times C, the whole thing over 2A. Grab your calculator. You're going to get 2 times 2.36 seconds and 4.76 seconds. You might be wondering, how does that work? How do I have 2 times? Well, if you think about what the graph of this looks like, it's time as your independent, height as your dependent. You're starting 2 feet off the ground. You're going to go up and you're going to come down. So when we say, when will this be 182 feet? Here's 182 feet. We're going to have one time period here. Then we're going to have one time period here. So we're going to hit that height once on the way up and then once again on the way down. Now I want to know, when will the object reach the ground? Well, the ground means height equals 0. So let's set that function equal to 0. And again, let's pull out our A, our B, and our C values. And again, we're going to use the quadratic formula. So T equals opposite of B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4 times A times C, the whole thing over 2A. Let's grab the calculator and figure out what that equals. Okay, so we're going to get negative 0.0175, and we're going to get 7.1425. Again, you might say, well, how do I have a negative time? You don't, and you can disregard that. That is extraneous. What's happening is your initial height is not the ground. Your initial height is 2. So when you're calculating this, what the formula is giving you is this time over here. Had the parabola continued down to the x-axis, it would be on the negative side. So the only time you want is that one. So your time is just 7.1425 seconds.